Now, as a service-based business, we have to pay attention to our guest experience from when they first view our property to when they get to the property to when they exit. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about a few ways in which we can create an unbelievable guest experience. So let's get into this. Now, the very first step is communication as a host. So whenever there are questions or whenever these guests send you messages, we have to respond promptly and quickly and with accurate information, because this is giving them an insight into what the experience is going to be when they get to your property. Now, some of these questions can come even before you've confirmed that booking. So it's important to be able to give them this experience, show them what it's going to be like actually spending time in your property, and then they will be singing your praises and they're going to be looking forward to their stay with you. So that is the very first thing, communication. The second one is personal touches. Just think about how it makes someone feel when they come into your property and there's a handwritten note there for them, welcoming them to the property. There's a nice little box of chocolate, or there's a nice little card. So for example, we had a guest who's coming over in the next week, and it's her daughter's 21st birthday. They're coming into London, they're gonna go to the theaters, and now she told me it's her daughter's birthday. When they arrive, it's gonna be a nice little card, a nice little bouquet of flowers for her daughter's 21st birthday. Again, that's going to make the experience even better for the daughter, which means the mom is going to be over the moon with the service that we're providing. So little things like this make a huge amount of difference. Now, step number 3, cleanliness and comfort. When you walk into somewhere and it's clean, you might not think a lot of it. But when you walk into somewhere and it's not clean, the impression it gives you is not good at all. So although, people are not going to walk into the property and say, oh my goodness, it was so clean. But having the property clean is incredible, because if it isn't clean, then that's going to leave a bitter taste in people's mouths straight away. So first of all, disinfect the place, make sure it's sparkling clean, and then comfort. Make sure there's enough pillows. They might not use all of them, but if there's a people who like pillows and there isn't enough pillows, again, it's not going to be a great experience. The linen, make sure you invest in good quality linen, something that's going to feel good on their skin. Think about this. You're investing on the front end to get the returns over and over again, because these people are going to be leaving reviews, and as we know, this business is based on reviews. The better the reviews you get, the more people are going to want to book your property. So do not be stingy in your linen. Make sure you invest in the comfort for your guests. So that is the third one. Step number 4 is allow flexible check-in and check-out. So as you guys probably know, you're going to be getting a lot of messages from your guests asking you to check in a bit earlier, asking you to check in a bit later, or even check out a bit later as well. Have some flexibility. Now, the checking out might be a little bit more complex, because we want to make sure the cleaning team can get in there and they can do the job before the next guest comes in. But anytime when you are able to be flexible, especially if they've got, whether it's early flights or late flights, and they just want to come, check in, and relax. If possible, allow that, because again, it's going to give them a good experience. Because just imagine, even though it's not your fault, somebody's had a long flight, they've got to the location now, and they have to be waiting around for another couple of hours before they can just go and lay their heads. So where possible, let's make that check-in a little bit more flexible. Again, it gives them a great experience. Now look, here's how you can win brownie points, because they know that the check-in time is meant to be later. But when they've asked you to do it earlier, and you've agreed to it, that's what the difference is. That's how the experience feels. You make them understand this isn't something that we're meant to do for XXX reason, but under the circumstances, we completely appreciate this, and we want you to have a great experience, so that's why we're going to make it happen. So if you are going to do something good, you need to let them know that you are doing it, because that's what creates that experience. And then number 5 is to add some charm. Add charm to the property, whether you've got, posters of the location, little unique things about the area that's, different from, so there's something that's different from London to New York, for example. So you put those little touches in there. Maybe you put a nice little poster of London Bridge or things like that. So little unique charms, that highlights that property, that highlights, oh, this is the experience I had in this property. They brought the experience of the locality into this property. Again, it's giving them an insight, it's giving them a little bit of education about that locality as well. Absolutely incredible. It's a little touch, and guests absolutely love it. And the number 6 is to go the extra mile. Now, this is something that sometimes guests are just going to make unreasonable requests. And it doesn't have to be unreasonable, but for you as the host, you might just not really want to do it. But again, these people are having an experience. Think about if they're on holiday. The experience, the way you make people feel is something that people are always going to remember for a very, very long time. So when you're going above and beyond, again, you kind of, have to let them know, not in an overt way, in a covert way, that this isn't something that you'd normally be doing, but you're doing it because you want them to have a great experience. And as long as they realize that, it's going to make them have an incredible experience. And ultimately, you are going to be the benefactor of that. So here are 6 steps that you can start taking today to give your guests an incredible guest experience. Let me know. Is there anything that I've missed out? Are there some more that you would like to add to that? Which one of these are you doing already and seeing some fantastic results from? And which ones are you maybe not doing and you're going to add it onto your list now? And let me know how you get on. So look, if you have liked this video, then make sure to like the video, comment and share this video so more people can see this as well. And I will see you all on the next video.